I'm just getting into that. Hello, everyone. I'm Johnny. Of course, him over there. Hi, Gary.
Gary!
Yeah. I've been messing about with intros again. I'm Jad. There you go. So yeah. I can tell I've washed my hair. It started like to curl up a bit. Hello.
I was booging down to your intro then.
No, I was just getting into it.
You need a longer intro.
I know.
Good evening. Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, I'll do the what is this a bit later on. I.e. the rubber rings.
Glad I come in. Temperature dropped out there.
I know. I mean, it was like when we went to bed last night, it was only about 3 or 4.
The scranny my electric heating that somewhere
else.
Be right.
Johnny and Tracy's Love Shack.
They gave me a tenner towards electric, so that'll do.
Oh, bless them. But
cheers.
Cheers. Are you still drinking that?
It's a big bottle. Got that much.
Oh.
I've left the chairs outside because I checked the weather forecast. It's not going to rain. So.
Yep.
I'll just give them an extra rinse. Well.
Yeah, but you don't want them too wet.
Took a good half an hour of a steamer to get it all off, but as soon as she said emulsion, I said I'll have one.
No, Gary's only just got back. He's been cleaning his gutters and his mum and dad's also.
After tit run, somebody needs to clean my car.
And Chris has been doing some DIY.
You know, good job I'm sat down. These statements like that.
And it's got to do with them rubber rings.
I think I may have guessed. We're putting a shower curtain up. Oh,
no, that ruffled the day.
The flying here.
But yeah, you're sort of on the right track.
Yeah, even bloody Dick Dog today. His Blade Zero. Tell you, them new clippers though. Them new clippers are really good. Whacked it all. But took me about half an hour instead of about 2 hours.
As everybody knows, Chris don't do DIY.
He goes under fern trees all the time, though, dog, and he rubs them and gets all fucking branches caught in his coat. We
see our chase, you know, him being black and white, he rolls around in like on everywhere. And he comes in and he's got bits and he's got some of them, you know, them like stickable things.
Yeah. So,
well, you did all right. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, all right, Gary. Sorry to hear that.
Oh.
Bad, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not good.
Tell you something, I'd rather go out in a blaze of glory than going in a retirement home. I really would. I think when the time's coming, I'm getting a bit, you know, I might do that.
There's no wrenches involved, Gary.
What were them two called? That man and that woman and they drove off the cliff. They were bank robbers and shit, weren't they?
They were 2 women, weren't they?
No, that's a different thing.
Oh.
This was legit. Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. I thought you were on about Thelma and Louise then.
Similar kind of stuff. Well, not really.
Yeah.
Ended up driving off a cliff anyway.
Best about it, Chris was on about our biscuit 40 that afternoon and he will lay down here. Fucking hell, fire. Just imagine rotten eggs.
All salads and shit I eat though. I'm pretty fucking toxic on the morning.
Oh, God. Whew. But, yeah. Oh, the joys of having a dog.
Yeah, he's completely blind. You were walking into the bloody oven yesterday.
Oh, bless
Just kept
him.
going, dink, dink. I was like, fuck you, your bed's that way, you idiot. But he was all shaggy yesterday, so I proper trimmed it. But you can see in his left eye, he's completely blind in his left eye. And then right eye's starting to get that little shine to it and all.
Yeah. Well, Biscuit's going to be fucked, isn't he? If he goes blind in his one eye. But
careful not to stand on the pauper. You won't know what's going on.
he didn't like it this afternoon.
I'm not going to let him suffer though. When I take the cat in next week, I'm going to book him in as well and see what they say.
Yeah.
If they say he's suffering and shit, I won't put him through it. I think he's about 20 or something.
It were a woman.
I think he was about 14, 15 when we got him, and we've had him about 6 years. So he's about 21, 22-year-old. In dog years, that's old.
Yeah, yeah. It were a woman come with her daughter, and I says, how old was she? And he says she was like a teenager.
He's 154 years old in dog years. You know.
I'm laughing at what Gary put. Romanians next door, next to me, had their bedroom window open. All you could smell was onions smelling farts, and he just sprayed Old Spice to get rid of the smell. Anyway, it were a woman and a teenage daughter, and our Biscuit went scranny.
Don't like women, does he?
It seems like it, apart from me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've had workmen.
I was going to say to you, he used to give you the eye, but the poor bugger's lost one now. So.
His eyes were burning. But yeah.
Hang on, 1 minute. 1 minute.
You know, we've had workmen. God, my fucking camera's gone off. I reckon I need a new camera, baby.
Excuse me, it's 10 in June, isn't it? July?
Yeah, I don't know what's going off with this camera, but it keeps playing up. But hi, Tommy. It went off. I reckon I need a new one. But
50 quid, it don't want to fucking go off.
I forgot what I was saying. I've lost my track of thought now. I don't know.
I'll be back in a minute. Ailey's just talking to me, Mum.
Okay. It just, because my camera went off, I just lost all train of thought. But yeah, I didn't like it. You know, we've had workmen coming and going. Oh, pardon me. Yeah. Anyway, we've had workmen coming and going for nearly 6 weeks. and Chris put the, empty cardboard boxes into the kitchen. He put them up on one of our local groups, and within 3 minutes they'd gone. Anyway, she came and fetched them tonight. A woman and a teenage daughter, and he went scranny, barking. Yeah, and he never ever barks. Workmen have been coming in and got to know him. Hey up, biscuit, how are you? Stroking him and all sorts. Nothing. Strange that is, isn't it? But and when I had my hair cut, as soon as she walked through the front door, it will like it again. So it must just be women he don't like, because we think the woman that initially owned him were an old lady, and I reckon she mistreated him. So yeah. Yeah, I think he's lost trust in women apart from me, because he knows I'll never hurt him. He's got a good thing going here. So, but normally I'd say he wouldn't hurt to fly, but I think it was just like a warning thing. I mean, he were barking and yapping, and this is my home. Sure, I haven't told anybody yet. No.
Oh well.
Never mind.
I heard it said DIY.
Yeah, that's all I did say. I says Chris has been doing some DIY. We can't get the staff nowadays. So yeah, I'm waiting for Johnny coming back and I'll tell you. But I shown these earlier to Johnny and he couldn't. Yeah. Anybody know what these are? And they came with a package that I had delivered today. Any ideas? And there you go. That's your first clue. Yeah. So, I mean, Gary were in when we were talking about you'd been doing some DIY, but yeah. So that's it.
I think those hoops would snap eventually.
What has everybody been doing this weekend? Obviously, Chris has been doing DIY. Sort of. Yeah, that as well. That's all I'm saying on the matter. No. Nope. And what do you think he's been doing, Tommy? Silicone O-ring seals. I don't even know what you use them for. Yeah. That woman that come fit cardboard boxes, she's just started on the journey.
Okay. Hang on. I'm shutting door.
They're just starting their journey on the kitchen and bathroom front.
Oh, yeah.
That's them that come for boxes, Johnny. They just starting. Chris says, well, I don't envy you.
I've got to do it now. I've got to do a kitchen, haven't I?
Yeah. She says, they've told us 4 weeks, and Chris says, well, put it this way. We're coming into our seventh week, and he says, and things are still not finished yet. Right. Being as Johnny's back. Tommy thinks the silicon O-ring seals.
That's what I said to you, isn't it?
But believe it or believe it not, I ordered a curtain pole, and that's what's come with them.
That's
Is it so you don't see them?
Hey?
Is it so you don't see them? The clear.
We see it's like a chrome curtain pole because it's put up there. You know where we have it new patio doors in. It's covered all that abomination above this thing. Yeah, so we've like got you know a blank canvas. So I ordered a chrome curtain pole, right? And that were in the packaging with it.
Did it come with the normal rings?
No, that's it. But you see, we've got the eyelet curtains, so we didn't need them anyway. I says to Chris, the only thing I can imagine they are, if you've got, if you've got like this swish, the normal,
I know what you mean.
You up them over these.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I use an invisible spirit level, and it's still.
I mean, they are quite. They're not a.
See what Chris has put?
Yeah.
I use an invisible spirit level, and it's still not.
I mean, they're flexible, but they're not flimsy. So I'm assuming if you've got normal curtains and you bought that pole, that you put normal curtain hooks on them and then slide them. I don't know. Don't know. That's
I think that's what it's for, but they'll stop in time.
That's the only thing I can assume that they are. So
ask Amazon. Ask them what the fuck are these for. Mate, if you look in the reviews, right, somebody might have said I got these fucking plastic rings.
I mean, you know.
Oh, that's a thing.
Contrary to the what's it? No, they're not cock rings either.
I've got one of them magnetic door curtain things coming tomorrow.
Oh, you mean
stop flies and that?
Yeah.
But weather's coming down. I like to have front door open all day, mate. I paid a bit extra and got a really good one. It's got like weighted strips in it.
Yeah. Well, you see, at the moment,
rings for your ring piece.
at the moment, he's only got one curtain up because he hasn't bought me, me things with me ingredients and whatnot in me them drawers. They're still in spare bedroom, so we can't actually get in there to look for other one. It is in there somewhere, but he's going to bring them down tomorrow.
Well, just plug away a bit back at it so you've got it all sorted back out again.
That's it. That's that they only things that's got to come down them drawers.
Oh, how are you doing?
Hey, Big, how are you?
Oh, very big.
But yeah, you missed.
Coming down, bloody freezing, Richard.
See, Chris's new cock rings.
Oh, right.
The clear one, so you can't see he's got it on.
Yeah. They come with a curtain pole.
All right.
So.
Stay to me, fucking Fraggle Rock.
Hello, Tommy. Hello, Pix. Hello, Wedge and Big. Hello, Gary.
But yeah, we were trying to think what they were, and I'm assuming it's for because see our curtains.
How did you just pronounce that? Wedge and Big.
Wedge and Big.
Wedge and Big.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
You get it with a Yorkshire accent, even if it's not right.
Wedge and Big.
But it's like a chrome curtain pole, but we've got the eyelet curtains, so we've no need for them, whatever they are. Wedge and Big, yeah. Richard said it right. So we're assuming they, or if you've got like normal curtain hooks, you hook them on them rings, Oh, Paul, that's easier to remember.
Oh, that's belting. My brother's called Paul, so you're in with a chance of remembering your name.
So yeah, so
I don't mean to be rude. I'm just absolutely shit with
you
names.
know,
People come up to me and say, "Oh, we went to school together. How are you?" And I'm thinking, "Who the fuck?"
so yeah, because we've got these eyelet curtains, you see, we don't need them. Just slide them onto pole.
I just like come up to me. It's me, Mark Connor. We used to be friends at school. I said, if I remember fucking rightly, mate, you were my fucking bully. I said, I'd love to see you bullying me now, you little fucking asswipe.
That got him told then, Johnny.
You're fucking cheek to turn around and say we used to be friends at school. How are you doing? This is my missus, and he had a little problem. I said, if I remember rightly, mate, you were my fucking bully. So you want to try it now, you little asswipe? And I fucking just walked away. Cheeky twat.
I don't blame you, Johnny. Don't blame you at all. So yeah, we've got one curtain up, Richard, but we can't find other one till Chris brings me, my baking drawers.
Hello, I'm Jad. How are we doing?
Yeah, we'll come across other one then.
Oh, very good.
He's bringing them down tomorrow. It's been otherwise preoccupied today.
Unfortunately.
Well, pre-curtain pole up, and then he's been watching,
Football.
You're watching a comedy show.
What would score? 4-1 to who? Sheffield.
Burnley.
Well, played Chris's lot.
Yeah, at home and all.
Wow. Oh dear.
Well, put it this way.
I'm not laughing because Leeds lost to Wigan last week. So.
Anyway, I hardly slept last night, so about 3:30 I said to him, right, I'm off skis.
1-0. They lost 1-0.
And all I could hear him was saying, you
Who Leeds? Leeds got beat 1-0.
Hi, Vanessa.
1-0 to Wigan.
They got beat last week as well. They got beat 1-0 last week.
Let me double check. Keenan knows better than me.
Yeah, they were unbeaten up to that point. But yeah, colourful language to say that he's coming out of Chris's mouth this afternoon. More colourful than yours yesterday evening.
I only said one word.
But yeah.
1st of April, they won 3-1 against Hull. Then they lost 2-1 to Coventry. 0-0 to Sunderland.
Leicester's top at division, aren't they?
No, that was Blackburn they lost to 1-0.
Blackburn, yeah, that was last weekend, that.
Yeah. Monday, 22nd, they play Middlesbrough. Where's that? Is that at home?
Hang on a
I'll
minute.
avoid that area Monday then. They've changed out motorway a bit down there, Rich, and there's only like 2 junctions to get off. There used to be 3.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking nightmare down there now, traffic wise.
I've made you a moderator, Paul, so you can put a link in. He wants to share a picture. Well, I'll tell you something, Amjad. Callum's adamant that he ain't going back in September. So, yeah.
He had enough now.
He passed his English, but he failed his maths. And
well, carry on. Sorry.
He'd said before that, Johnny, he weren't going to go back in September.
Yeah,
So
he's a full-on adult now. He don't need that.
He went in on Thursday, and Chris took him.
See, they only do college and university to get fucking young people into debt for the rest of their lives.
But, if Rishi Sunak has his way, then he definitely needs a job.
He's out. He's out. They are out. They're not getting back in. No chance.
Sick note culture.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. You always go after disabled people because they can't defend themselves. It's a piece of shit that they are.
You know what I mean?
Vile they are. That's how vile they are.
Autism, ADHD.
Every time you think they couldn't do anything more
mental health
and devious,
it's trying to say that they can work.
Yeah,
I bet Chris is a Blackburn Rovers fan tomorrow.
They ain't relegation zone, so yeah, he does want Blackburn to win. You're a Blackburn supporter tomorrow, aren't you, baby?
Is that where you are then?
One day only, you're a Blackburn.
Yeah, Blackburn's just about a mile down the road from me.
That picture that Paul's put in is a lighthouse.
Oh, right, I see. Somewhat.
Oh, nice. Where's that?
Rhode Island in USA. Ooh. It's just for it.
You ain't got your cock out in this, have you?
But yeah. So, yeah.
Wow. Look at that.
Honestly, I think it would. It. You know, I know we're talking politics, but Sunak without.
That's an amazing picture, that.
But that's put the tin lid on it, talking about cutting all disabled benefits and whatever. So that's just put tin lid on it, I think.
Yeah. That's an amazing picture, that. Well, we got a good job. We got these little PA jobs in it, really.
Oh yeah.
I've got to pick Luke up and Christine at morning, do it the other way around. So I've got to have Ailey back. Ailey's got to be back by 7 p.m. tomorrow, so she'll be back at 6:30. I'll make sure.
Better to be safe than sorry, Johnny.
It is only one little hiccup on motorway.
That's it. It only needs for there to be an accident or something, and traffic be backed up, and you put it basically.
Should be all right. It's a Sunday evening. Should be.
It's a very, very nice picture, Paul. Very nice.
I could tell it wasn't Blackpool.
Definitely not. Them rocks would be full of tampons and nappies if it were Blackpool.
But
I
mean, Chris is sort of pulling himself to pieces, saying about this curtain pole, but it's still up. I mean, this one's still up, and he put that one up. So I think he's a bit too hard on him. Best about it, though, your name did get mentioned, Johnny.
What do you do? Do you tend to pull himself together?
Johnny, we're not just fucking up in some bad.
Draw a line in it.
Yeah, that was word for word what he said, Johnny. If Johnny had been here, he says this should have been up in 2 minutes.
They've probably been in next door.
Yeah, and the fixed door as well. Took 4 of them, but hey ho.
It's a good desktop picture, that lighthouse.
It is. It's very nice.
I've put it as my desktop picture. I hope we don't mind, Paul.
Advertising.
There you go.
Get your phone up, big lad.
That is it in itself, Paul, is it is a good picture.
I like the way the sun's coming through the clouds at the back.
Yeah. I mean, it were, but yeah, it were only one of these little chrome poles, but yeah.
Chrome pole? Why did Google do curtain poles now? Chrome pole.
But it's
doing a pole of 1 to 10.
You know what I mean? It does us for what, we just need it to put them, because we had 10 curtains up there for God knows how long. Johnny knows how long.
Oh, fuck.
Not really, Paul. We've had sort of agree to disagree kind of thing. But
No, we don't normally talk about that crap.
No, we don't. We don't normally talk about, but it's close to my because I'm disabled. And it's
don't get me started. I fucking hate them all with a passion.
you know what I mean. It's
if the House of the Parliament was on fire and the only thing that could put it out was the steam off my piss, I'd walk away.
Yeah. It's you know, just the way it's gone about it. You know, basically calling the country a sick note culture. And that,
them pricks are on to do nothing but just fucking,
you know, when it hits home when they call such as myself.
You know, listen to this. A Christian, put a comment about the attack in Australia and said it's about time Christians rose up against all this shit, yeah? And the police and the NHS medical fucking psychiatrist turned up at the guy's house and asked if he wanted some help. All over the internet. They turned up at his house asking if he needed any help with his political views and shit. Sat there in his living room with 2 police officers and an NHS fucking medical worker. Oh, they'd have been over at fucking fence if they turned up at
but this is the thing, Paul. I look at this community as a happy, you know, whatever community, and you know, and this is my sort of saying. Opinions is like our souls. Everybody's got one.
Yeah, but mine's awesome.
But I'd never fall out with anybody if their opinions differed from mine.
Yeah, we love each other that much. We can go, fuck you. You go, fuck you too, right? That's that sorted.
Yeah, and I've always said I'd never fall out with anybody because their opinions differed from mine. It's you know, a friend's a friend, not you know, we're all different. That's it.
Well, no, not quite, but yeah, depends who it is.
But yeah, I mean, me and Johnny have been friends for God knows how long. You know, and Johnny's one of these.
For so long, we can't remember how long.
And I've always said, because Johnny.
Oh shit! I eat loads of fish.
You know, there has been times, isn't there? I mean, you must admit, Johnny, that you've been very outspoken. Well,
maybe a little bit.
There's been times, you know, but most of the time.
I've protested. I've been slightly non-compliant.
I mean, we laugh about it, but yeah, you know, it's true.
If I didn't love the people I love, right, I wouldn't have kicked off so much as I did. So that's all I'll say.
Anyway, that's by the by, you know. You know, we'll never fall out with anybody or ban them or whatever because their views differ from mine. Yeah. But that Richard, on the other hand.
Mr. 50 Shades of Brothel.
Yeah, I've never fallen out with anybody, but I've had a few tongue lashings on here.
Oh, yeah.
I remember one weekend, it was relentless. I got it every night, 3 days on trot.
Yeah, and we witnessed it. Oh, God.
Halfway through a live, oh, fuck this. I'm off.
Fucking hell, I got shouted at every night for 3 days on trot. I thought, this is it. I've had enough of this crap.
We have to put hashtag Richard come back. Yeah, you got it French style, Welsh style. Fucking
every way. Jesus.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Cruise.
Yeah, Gary says if he's bad to anybody, it's a mistake. Well, believe you me, Gary, if I'm bad to somebody, it ain't a mistake.
You know, I'm not bad to anybody, really.
know
Well,
me.
me neither,
I'm
but
a nice guy. But you fuck with me and you're fucking with the wrong guy.
There's only like 1 or 2 people I can't forgive in this world.
that is me, easy. I'm as sweet as can be, you know. I'm easygoing, but you know.
Yeah, but you can go fuck yourself.
You got to get through me first.
And well, they've got to get past me first.
Yeah, boy.
I'm aching like
well, put it this way: they've got to get through Biscuit first.
Well, I can get through a whole packet of biscuits. Don't
Yeah.
fucking worry about
That's
that.
the
Hey,
chocolate
okay,
hot
easy.
one for chocolate cakes.
Chris, put them.
Are we talking hobnobs here? We're talking heavy duty biscuits.
Chocolate.
Chris put them cardboard boxes up
Right,
on
like Jaffa cake.
one of our local groups, and within 3 minutes, somebody had messaged him asking if they could have one.
Fucking
So
deja
there's
vu. That was yesterday.
Yeah. Well, he says, she says, I can't get till today, right? But she did say about 4 o'clock, but it was more like 5 o'clock. And it were a woman and a teenage daughter, and our biscuit went ape shit. Absolutely ape shit. You know
why, don't you?
Because they were women.
They were stood there.
Yeah.
And he was there at door to sniff them.
Oh.
Well, it can smell a conservative.
But this is the thing, you know, we've had all this work going on, and they've been coming and going and coming and going, and they've even, you know, stroked him, and nothing.
It's women you don't like.
A woman walked through the door, and he goes, you know, batshit crazy.
Yeah.
But his original owner.
Crazy.
His original owner were an old lady, so we reckon she abused him.
Oh, well, like with peanut butter and stuff.
No.
What you need to do,
put it this way, not
Coming near me with peanut butter, I wouldn't class that as abuse.
You need to get a fluffy teddy dog and you say, Biscuit, show me where the nasty lady touched you.
Well, put it this way: when we not long after we first had him, Chris was brushing the kitchen floor, and he was cowering in corner. So I reckon,
fucking sweeping brush.
I reckon she'd been hitting him with a sweeping brush.
Motherfucker.
Anyway, Hazy, I'm glad you're here.
Of course you are.
I've got plenty of cock rings if you want one.
Oh, they better be stretchy.
The see-through stuff, you don't know you've got them all.
Nice.
But they're flexible but rigid.
Just how I like it.
So I've got plenty, you know, if you want any.
Yep, I'll have a couple. Stick them around Richard's neck.
Yeah, exactly, Gary.
Exactly. Thanks again.
I've got plenty to go around. Don't start arguing between you who's having these cock rings and whatever.
Let's see who can get the most on. I reckon I can do a whole packet.
But yeah, it was just after we'd first got him, or we adopted him, and Chris were just to sweeping, brushing kitchen, and it were like a quivering wreck in corner. And I says to Chris, I says, I reckon she abused him, you know, and whacked him with a sweeping brush.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Gary. Hello, Wedge.
Still hadn't took me, Bob.
No, it's Paul. Just call him Paul. We were all yeah.
Hello.
Trying to pronounce his name. His name's Paul.
Hello,
Chris
Paul.
is Paul. Am I in luck tonight, or is he having the cock rings?
Listen. I don't need a cock ring. I'm fine. I'm fine all alone. Fine.
Yeah.
I don't mean.
Gary says he uses the polo.
Have you reached that age, Gary? It's only any use for pissing out of.
But yeah, I mean, same as we've said, we've never lifted a finger to him since he's been here. It's quite the opposite. You know what I mean? He's only been shown love from us. And that's why I think, as a whole, I agree with Johnny.
Ooh.
It just don't like
Chris is
women.
making you an offer in the chat, Jeanette.
You
Listen,
provide the curtain, Paul. If you
Chris,
provide
don't be
the
walking up on camera fucking naked now, for fuck's sake.
No, don't be switching any lights.
Flat roof's knocking, don't come knocking.
Oh dear. Well, you'd have caught me nearly naked
When?
just before stream. Before I went live. I've been having a lot of trouble with my shoulder, and that's part of the reason why
What
I
helps
didn't
to
sleep very
get
well.
naked?
Hey?
What helps to getting naked?
No, I had to take the top off so Chris could put some cream on.
Oh, yeah.
She's been rubbed up the right way.
Work today, and immediately I hid bathroom. For 4 hours, my boss phoned me and told him that good workers were hard to find.
But yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble with his shoulder, and you know, I hardly slept at all last night with pain in my shoulder.
That's something I'd do that. What you just said.
Well,
Champion supernova.
Yeah, I prefer I would just say good workers are hard to find.
Campaign supernova.
What we're talking about?
That
Chris
comment.
has just seen my video.
I think he's 10 nearly, Gary. I think he's 10 this
I've
year.
worked out Buddy's about 154 in dog years. No wonder he's blind. He spent 5 minutes walking into the oven door yesterday. I went, it's that way you told it.
Do you know what?
Oh, should I say this or not?
No.
I was going to say, if you'd have waved a sausage or something in front on him, I bet he'd have known way then, Johnny.
I'm not waving my sausage just to get the dog to move.
See, that's why I were undecided whether or not to say it.
It's a dramatic way to get your dog to go and lay in its bed.
Something to tickle his taste buds. I bet he'd have known way then, Johnny.
Thank God he's a short
his
dog.
testicles.
But
Oh
anyway.
yeah, he jumped a bit when I caught him at Clippers earlier.
Well, on his knackers. You fucking clip his knackers.
So stop coughing. Stop coughing, you're making it worse.
Hey, we're not that trouble.
I blamed Zero the dog earlier. You know them cats with no fur on? He looks like one of them, but a dog.
Oh God! I reckon they look gross. Them cats. Ooh.
It looks like that, but in a dog.
It don't. How can I put it? To me,
it's staring like a sheep is. It's the only way.
nature. A cat should have fur on.
He's Blade Zero.
Well, I mean, you know, become one with the times. You got to shave that thing.
Cracker and nipple.
There was a time where you know a fucking little landing strip was, you know, if they call it Brazilian, but now people want it fucking squeaky clean.
Yeah. But I want it fully squeaky clean or a push to the trial. Something in between now.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should go back to the big old 80 bush. You know?
Oh dear. But yeah, Biscuit not have that problem because he ain't got no knackers.
Oh, motherfucker, he's got no knackers on one eye. What the fuck? He's laying there going, kill me now, motherfuckers, take me alive. Fuck it out.
No knackers on one eye.
But it was knackerless before.
At McDonald's.
It was knackerless before we got him.
Yeah, he's fucking knackered now.
And on steroids.
Yeah, and I've got a blind dog that thinks the way to Amarillo is through my oven door.
It probably thinks he's in what's that way? They go through a wardrobe. Estate to Narnia. It probably thinks it's a gateway to Summit.
That poor bugger. He's completely blind in his left eye and his right eye's going as well.
Thank you, Paul. I do appreciate. Don't be a stranger now. You've got a wrench.
I've been to Massachusetts, Paul. I went to Worcester Worcester, Massachusetts.
We call it massive two tits.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hazy's been in Massachusetts.
I've been in Massachusetts.
That's also Jeanette's nickname.
I spent a week there.
Hey, you never know. I might have an extra one, Johnny.
I mean, Massachusetts is huge, so there's loads. Like,
Massive three tits doesn't sound right.
But is Worcester, Massachusetts, near where you are? Or is it already gone?
Well, Massachusetts is huge, so it could be miles away.
No idea.
Yeah, but I went to Worcester and Boston, and I also went to the Kennedy.
There were a couple of streets where you couldn't get up in snow.
And I went to another place where Joe DIY lived.
Oh dear me. Stop making me laugh, it's making me cough.
I drove up that street loads of times.
Cheers, Izzy.
Cheers, Johnny
You've done
boy.
a good job on that bed, Hazy.
I have. Just got to test it out now.
Wee.
But that's it, Paul. Yeah, you know, we always having a laugh. That's, you know.
Yeah, but Izzy, say to Kate later, we're sleeping in van tonight. And we'll say, oh, are we? No, you are. I'm fucking sleeping in bed.
No, I got to post it and get it all nice and.
All you need now is some of that, like memory foam or foam to put on it.
Yeah. Still needs a little bit of tweaking. I made it in one piece, and then I cut it. I tried cutting it into 3 pieces with my circular saw. It wouldn't cut through the fucking ply, Johnny. There's like no guts in it. Weird. So I end up with fucking some crooked cuts. I had to finish off a saw. It was a fucking nightmare. I screwed a fence there, so it would be a nice clean cut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it wouldn't cut through.
This is the thing. Chris put a curtain pole up today.
I can't
And
say shit about using
the way
circular
Clark's
saws, but
swearing, and he says,
the reason
it's
I got
funny,
big
it's been
fucking
here and
target.
had it up in 3 minutes.
that with a circular saw blade fucking shattering.
Shattering?
Just jammed up and went fucking snapped in half, and a bit went flying, and it kept. That was going to hit me in the face. I put my hand like that, and the blade round my finger there.
It wouldn't cut
Took
through.
my thumb. You could see all guiders in my thumb, a lot of fucking blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Time I got to hospital, the white towel I had wrapped around my hand was red.
Well, you
Full
saved
on red,
the
like it was
face
different
anyway,
from the towel.
Johnny.
Right
Yeah.
now, when I cut my wrist there, look at that. Look at that what I cut.
You know, that
Oh,
look.
yeah.
Can you see the vein? The big
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Right across.
Look at
it,
I hope you
Yeah.
look at that one.
yeah. All right, Jeanette. Fucking hell, that's a scar.
That's not a coat. That is where I had that. Oh, what
Carpet
you call-
tunnel.
yeah.
Yeah, my mum's
Look
had
what-
that done.
Look
She
what
only
it's
had one
left
done.
me with a great big lump on me hand.
Yeah,
My mum had it done. She said she put up with pain in the other hand rather than get it done again.
That's where I did. I said no. That's it. I'm not having it because
She
I
only
was
got one knee done. So
I
my
was
mum's
supposed
still
to
got
have
one.
both done, and I says you can that your horse. You know what I mean? I've gone through enough with this one. They mind having my other one done. My best hand, you know, my right hand. Want that.
Right, what else are we going to compare?
Gary says, bloody hell, Jeanette. Yeah, that's all down to the fact that I've had carpal tunnel surgery.
Ooh, I fully glitched.
I put my hand through a window. That's why I got that.
But it's not an hard lump. It's
Double
like
glazing.
soft squidgy. So I don't know where it is.
I was only supposed to break the glass with a house brick, but I was so drunk, my hand went fucking straight through with a brick. I was getting somebody into the
She once did that when she was younger. She was having a fag in the bedroom, and she went, "Is that smoke I can smell?" And she couldn't get the window, and she put her hand through one at pains and slashed her fucking wrist.
What, to get rid of
And
the
then
cigarette?
she panicked and got in bed. And then when her mum come upstairs and put covers back, there was fucking blood everywhere.
Who done that?
Fucking bleeding. Badly.
Tracy.
When she was little.
She
Well,
panicked.
having a
when
crack.
the cigarette.
You're having a crack in
teenagers
the
were smoking
bedroom.
in the bedroom.
She thought it was better to cane the window to throw it out.
No, she would try to get it. It used to stick, and she would try to get the window open and throw the fag end out. But her hand just went straight through the little panel of the glass.
Oh,
So a bit of bloody Nora.
bloody Nora.
Yeah. But this is the thing with that. I had that many problems with it. I got an infection in it, and stitches were pulling too tight. You name it. I had all sorts of problems, and I thought, this for a game of monkeys. I'm not having other one done. So I told them. I says, that's it. And they don't even put you to sleep when you have that done. So they just put this great big metal cuff thing on your arm, pump it up so it stops blood. Rush it, go into you.
It's called a tourniquet.
No, it were a big cuff. Yeah, well, in essence, yes, it was a tourniquet.
I think it's called a fucking tourniquet.
Anyway, it were basically
okay. Then it's called
because
bondage.
they do the surgery while you're awake.
It's called bondage.
They limit the blood loss.
Yeah, if we're getting technical.
I mean, which angle do you want to come at this shit?
But this is the thing. They give you a local, like a local anaesthetic in it. And she started. What did you just say, Richard?
I said, oh, fucking hell, I was talking to myself. That's all. I was typing, wondering why no coming on screen. Now we're on the wrong keyboard.
Well, I don't do that because I've only got one computer. But I do
anyway, so they give you this local injection, it right down in your hand. So she starts cutting. I went, hang on a minute, I can feel that. So they had to top it up. They had to put some more in.
Drugs.
Can you imagine? And I'm not putting enough local anaesthetic in it, and you can feel a cutting into your hand.
How about no?
Sort of that traumatized me from very beginning.
NHS, I'm going to PDSA, me.
But anyway,
I've got an itch I can't explain. Have you got any power?
No, I said, never again. Hi, Tracy.
Hello, Tracy.
Yes, she is.
Hello, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
I set remember my old channel that I used to have, Darwin Digital. I've set that up so I can do live streams, so I can leave the streams up. You know what I mean?
Like, get your watch time hours up.
Well, it won't get me watch hours because it's a different channel, but I don't want live streams on my channel. You know what I mean? Because they're not really in keeping with railways. You know what I mean?
Makes no difference. The live one's sweet, Richard.
Whereas if I do it on
keeping in touch with your subscribers by doing live streams.
You do what, sorry?
I says you're keeping in touch with your subscribers by doing live streams.
Yeah, I probably can't. I bet subscribers are interested
in
our drunken streams.
You call it gin and juice night.
Yeah.
Are you managed to get any devil's juice yet, Richard?
No.
Okay,
no, it's like a rare commodity.
You have to order some, Richard. The amount of fuel you're using to go to all these different outlets.
You've flipping no chance. Honestly, you've no chance.
It's running low where I live. So.
Unbelievable. I'll put a link into this other channel so you can.
Everybody be panicking that toilet.
You were Darwin Digital before, weren't you? Before you were
on. Yeah, it's the same name. Yeah, I just unpublished it, whatever you call it.
Hi, Peter.
Peter said the police came to see me today. They asked me if my dog had been chasing people on a bike. I told them straight my dog doesn't own a bike. Bastards.
It's old, but yeah.
It's good though. I like that one.
So yeah, once Richard's eventually got the link put in, yeah.
I think that's it.
Go over and subscribe to him.
Thursday's call it down the walkie ward.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
What you linking? Let's have a look.
I'm on it like a car bonnet.
And that's it. Yeah, that's working. There's only 5 or 6 videos on it.
6.
It's just somewhere to put non-related railway videos, you see. Because I've got loads of videos that I don't want on this channel, you know, on my proper channel. So I just put happy videos on this channel. You know what I mean? You get me drift?
Hey, Johnny. Johnny.
What?
I had a delivery today from Amazon, right? And there were a pack of 6 and they're only £9. 6 for £9.
I think I paid about $150 for mine. No, it's still cheaper where I get it. Mine and them ones.
Well, that only makes them work at it. Yeah. Well, these is a different one. I've not had these before, but they seem all right.
They'll do a trick.
Because see, there's me and Callum take some. Chris prefers the chewy ones.
Yeah, Tracy prefers the chewy ones.
Me and Callum prefer the effervescent ones.
Set me alarm for morning.
Effervescent. You know, you pop them in some water and they fizzle.
I've got 4 subscribers now.
I'm one of them.
Thought it were cartridges for a silicon gun.
I'm one of them anyway.
Yeah, I've subscribed to you as well, Richard.
I haven't bothered.
Thanks.
Don't forget to hit that link and subscribe to Richard. That's his.
This is where I'm going to put normal videos that have no relation to railways or anything, you see.
Oh, actual good ones, like.
You know. But just ignore him in the corner.
I'm the 5th subscriber, for fuck's sake.
I just ignored.
The fuck is
Number
this?
5.
Wedding speech. Whose wedding speech is that? Yours?
No, it's shite. With a wedding hour at.
I think I've seen this.
Multi-fuel installation. That's a good video. If you're into multi-fitting stoves.
What the fuck is this Harley Davidson shit?
Oh, that was a lad at work. He asked me to do a video. He was selling it. So if you do me a video, I can put on the internet to sell my motorbike.
Is Gary referring to Ms. Nini?
Yeah, I presume so. Yeah, yeah. She's one on her own, isn't she, Gary?
What's this fucking multi-fuel installation stove shit?
Is that ever on last night?
That's back room at our house when I used to live at home.
You put it up fucking 9 hours ago.
He's quite a character.
Who? I did
You
what?
put it up 9 hours ago.
Yeah, I know. It's an old video though. It's 5 years ago.
Holy fuck, you are fucking scraping the bottom of the barrel there, Rich.
Thanks.
The fuck is that with you? I want to see videos of you making fucking rice and fish and shit.
That's not really interesting, is it, to people?
It's better than a fireplace.
Yeah, you're not fixing what it isn't, but if you're somebody who's going to go and
It's an how-to video.
just if you don't like it, unsubscribe.
I'm gonna. This channel's shit.
Right, thanks.
Fuck's sake, you got 6 subscribers, man. You're flying.
You see, I'd long gone by then, Gary. I mean, he says she had me in stitches telling us all to go to bed.
I know. 2 o'clock, she says, right, come on, we'll all go to bed. I'm thinking, hang on, what's going on here?
I've got to rephrase that.
Yeah, I know.
Who said it?
Nini, who came on last night, the night before.
It was last night.
Oh, is that your bird?
Filipino girl.
No.
Listen, she's a Filipino. They can cook and all that.
Yeah, but we found I can't cook.
See, Richard, I'm not the only one.
Yeah, but anyway.
Love you long time. $5. $5, make a holler.
Anyway, there we go.
You know, if I was you, I'd be fucking making a holler for $5. So you can make you a nice rice dish with some fucking noodles and fried egg on the top of that. You know,
Even Tommy said he was laughing at it.
Well,
I felt like a teenager. Right, we're all going to bed, she says. I thought, hang on, I'll decide what time I put to bed.
Hi, partner.
Hi, partner. How are you?
That's my last drink this evening.
I bought another I bought a pack of 4.
I'm even getting. There were people in the chat texting me going, now come on, Richard, get to bed.
Right idea going to bed, Richard. Oh dear. You know what I say when I ain't slept well or things like that, and I say to Chris, I say, God, my eyes is like piss holes in snow. But no, I didn't sleep well at all last night. But the thing is, I lie on this shoulder, so it would, extra painful. So we're actually lying on it.
Try
I slept at 2 a.m. Then I woke up at 3 a.m. 4 a.m. Right, I thought, what the fuck?
I can't lie on my back.
Lie on Richard's back.
I didn't tear him off for him.
You know, when you're just minding your own business.
I'm watching your fucking your chimney.
Hiya, Jennifer.
Hello, Jennifer.
Hello, Jennifer.
I'll say it now. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello.
You got several Jennifers there.
It's a nice little fire, that is, though, Rich. I do like it. Fair dues.
Fair dues.
Fair dues. Fucking lovely. Look at the dog and everything. Look, you had it all, Rich. You had it all.
I did. Then I left 6 months later after that, so they've got it all now.
Fuck's sake. What's wrong with you? You should have fucking kicked them all out.
What were I going to say? With that one where he says you were like a chimney sweep. You were.
Correct.
Yeah, I thought.
That's what I paid that guy to come and put a flue liner in, who were dodgy on roofs. I thought, for God's sake, a guy who installs flue liners that doesn't like going on roofs, that's not a good combination, is it?
I can remember that. I can remember you building that and all.
Have you seen new window cleaners? They're fucking on it. Put it on a stick.
This guy was not quite clever on roofs, but he claimed to install flue liners. Now, that's like a helicopter pilot being scared of heights.
Oh, well, fine, Richard, until he fell off.
And he put a rope down chimney and said, I'll pull it up. I said, are you for real? You're going to pull 15 metres of flipping flue liner up with a rope? I said, get out of my face. So get it round your shoulder and get on roof and push it down, man. That's what you do. And he tried to pull it up with his rope, and it just kept snapping the rope because chimneys aren't just a hole; they have things that stick out. They're called feathers to stop rain from coming down into your bottom. Bottom. So to try and pull it up with a rope is just impossible. Yeah, it was just ridiculous. It were. So I ended up having to do most of it.
Partner says a steeplejack that's afraid of heights.
What was that guy who was famous for doing it, going up them chimney stacks and that?
Yeah, Fred
Dibner.
Fred Dibner, yeah. I watched a few. Fucking hell. There's a little platform up there just dragging stuff upside of a chimney.
He went afraid of no, Fred Dibner weren't.
He made his own steel frame.
Yeah.
Whose phone's beeping? I heard a phone beep a message then.
Not me.
Oh.
That phone's getting delivered Monday now. Let's fucking see, yeah. Cheeky bastards.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that guy. He were I did it that, you know, this what you can do a thing on internet, and I don't know what it's called, but you put the job in what you want doing.
Yeah, I've
and
seen
they'll
it.
bid
I
on,
remember it
they'll
is
bid on it. I forgot what it's
Find the
called.
builder and all that thing.
So it's something like that. Find a tradesman. They're all supposed to be reputable and, you know, all this crap. And he turned up and he was like, yeah, no problem. He says, I'm not very good on roofs. I said, what? I said, you're fitting a flue liner and you're not good on roofs.
Well, they have to drop it down, don't they?
Correct. And he said, no, you pull them up. And I said, well, I've never seen anybody pull a flue liner up. I said, they take the coil up on the shoulder and shove it down. You know, check a trade, that might have been it, Gary. It was one of them. And so I'm there flipping, rolling around, and I thought, there's something wrong here. He's there buggering about to chimney breaths, and I'm there flipping, clinging on for dear life up top. I thought, I'm the one paying, I'm the one flipping, risking life and limb here. What's going on?
Other says, well, if you're not prepared to go up on my roof, then you can.
Well, that's what happened at the end of the day. I said, look, I'm not paying you everything that you wanted. I said, I'll tell you that much for free. I said, I've done most of it. You know.
Were you all right with that?
He had to be, no choice, because I weren't going to pay him. If he was going to any lip, I wouldn't have paid him at all. You know, he only stayed at bottom and pulled it. And then once I got flue liner in, he managed to pluck up courage just to cement a pot on top, you know.
After all hard work had been done.
Yeah. I mean, he brought this cone thing with him because it was 6-inch diameter flue liner. He says, put that cone on, it'll go down easy. I said, it won't. I said, it won't get around corners. I said, flatten the end of the flue liner off, jump on it so it's flat down like a duck's beak. I said, and it'll go around. And he wouldn't have it. So I said, all right, well, we'll do it your way. And sure enough, it had only gone about a metre down chimney, and it were ding, 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 stuck. And I said, right, pull it back out and let's try my way. And I jumped all over it, back alley, and flattened first sort of half a metre because I bought way too much, so it didn't matter. And it flew down.
Yeah.
I say it flew down. It took a bit of ranching, but we got it down.
That's another case of it.
Then what his idea did.
Yeah. I were really disappointed how where we
99.9% of jobs I try and do myself because I won't be happy burning, but you know.
Yeah, well, I'd have done that, but I'm not.
An old guy turned up to do a job and he was like a proper skills tradesman. No, fine, but they send 12-year-olds now.
Shouted that flu. You're not getting paid.
Yeah.
They send a 12-year-old now with a pencil and no idea. Honestly, the lad that sent to change our door just stood there staring at the door, staring at the hinges in his hand. And I
wasn't even going to bother putting one on, you know, a flue liner. I wasn't going to bother, but the chimney sweep came and swept chimney, and he says you could do with a flue liner here, really. He says it's, you know, he says I can only get so much shit out. He says it's like got flipping 70 years worth of shit in this chimney. He says you'd be better off lining it. So that is advice. So that's why I did it.
Did you get fixed, Johnny?
You've been strumming a guitar there, Rich?
Oh shit, I didn't report.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just going to have a little practice today.
Just got a new lamp in kitchen for now.
I'm getting there a little bit, not much, but a bit. I found a good YouTube page that talks in my language.
Who is it?
He's called John Lee Blackmore.
John Lee Blackmore.
He talks, he teaches in real a babyish fashion that I understand.
Has he got black curly hair?
He's got dark hair. It's not pearly. He's got a beard and.
Has he got a moustache? Is he quite fat? Look a bit like Jack Black.
No, he's just Google it. Look on him. Sorry, yeah, Lee John Blackmore, musician, artist, and tutor.
So he does it in a language that, you know.
Well, he does like easy songs and
simplifies it.
And as he does it, he talks you through it, up, down, down, up, down, down, and all that shit. So you get the strumming bit right. You know what I mean? He talks to you like a baby, but that's what suits me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How were you?
I'll ring him Monday morning. You got to
Getting
fill out
someone
all
who,
this fucking
getting someone who you
questionnaire.
can like relate to.
Yeah.
You know.
I'll get back to
Down
that.
as an emergency, Johnny, because you ain't got no light in your kitchen.
Hello, you knows, bro.
Hi, TJ. How are you?
I'll just go down that one stop thing. It's on it, bottom of the road, and just report it there. Yeah. I've never registered it online, you see, for repairs. Now it's asking me to fill out this fucking 50-page
Oh,
question.
yeah. All on Crystal's all on the line.
Yeah, I can't be asked. I'll just pop down on Monday.
Sure, your
I'll
phone.
drop her at school Monday morning and then just drive around and tell them.
Step TJ. Oh, good man.
Yo, TJ.
Oh, good in the hood.
How are you now, bro? Who else have we got? Everybody.
Yeah, not too bad. I'm a lot better now. We've been having kitchen refurbed and bathroom, but yeah, shutter up boxes, everything's back in kitchen. Yeah, it's been a stressful 6 weeks, put it that way. Oh, I've got an itch up my nose. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm going to put a fence where the last of that wood, I'm going to put a little fence across where my trailer is. And the garden's fully callage proofed. I've used the old gates to make a bin tidy area. I'm just going to stick a little gate on that. And I'm going to build a fence just that covers up the side of the trailer.
His little Houdini's Khalid.
I've got 27 pieces left. So I should be able to make a little fence out of it.
Has it been what? I bet it's been really warm over there, hasn't it, today, Johnny?
Belting day. I've been out all day. So
Staying
I've
here.
got the sun a bit. I can feel it, actually.
Yeah. From dinner time onwards, it was scorching here.
Guess who we've got here, look?
Hey, Ted.
Hi, Ted. How are you?
Hey.
Hello, Ted.
Good to see you, TJ. I'm doing good, thanks.
Oh, come on.
We can see you, Ted.
It's coming
Can't-
on, Ted. It's
Can
coming
hear
on.
you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
How
Hello,
are
Ted.
you?
Nice fringe.
Can't hear you.
We can hear you, though, Ted.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
You'll hear it in
Sometimes
10
that's
minutes.
quite handy not being able to hear us.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish my speakers didn't work.
Oh, I'm not that bad, Richard.
Honestly.
Only sometimes, Johnny.
Yeah, but you're not that good either.
Ouch.
I look at it this way.
I'm only joking. I'm
I
only
look at it
joking.
that way, Richard.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
My mouse is pissing me off. My mouse just works when it wants to, and it fucking.
This button on this
Oh,
side
dear.
click button.
I've been having problems with my camera. Last night on Richard's, it kept freezing. Earlier on tonight, it just went off altogether for some unknown
I
reason.
don't know if it's missing its spring or something. I don't know.
Tommy.
It's supposed to have a spring in it. You didn't realise you shouldn't have touched something.
Well, that's a statement I'd never heard John. I thought I'd never heard Johnny make.
I'm the only one who could go to tip and come back with some chairs. I said, "Excuse me, what are you doing?" I said, "Are them chairs knackered?" She went, "No, but they're covered in paint." I went, "What paint is it?" She went, "Emulsion." I said, "Oh, I'll have them chairs." I've got a steamer at home.
Hey, they've come up grand, Johnny.
They're all brand spanking new.
They're like a grey crushed velvet.
And then they got silver studded over. The hydraulics and everything worked good on them as well.
How you doing, Ted?
I'm okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Long time no see,
I've been
my
having.
friend.
Yeah, I know. I can either get the sound to work or the camera to work.
Why
I
do
don't
you not go
understand.
to technology to speak to your friend around the world, Ted? It's important.
I know that.
Get
but
yourself.
I haven't had a device.
But what do you need?
No, it's not that. It's just come on, play. It's just aggravating. That's all.
Camera's frozen.
Yeah, we can hear you fine, Ted.
Ted, what are you actually using?
This is a Android tablet,
Right.
and
Well, have you got what internet have you got?
Spectrum. It's
Spectrum.
wireless. It's just a local company.
Is it
Well, you've
fast?
heard of Spectrum. Huh? Yeah, it's plenty fast enough.
Yeah. But when I see a device that's terrible, then you need a better device.
Yeah, well, I'm able to get on with the phone sometimes, but this is a brand new tablet. And I just saw you guys were on, so I thought I'd try to get on.
Yeah. Well, we can hear you.
It might just be an update issue of it being
Nice
a
to
brand
hear
new
your voice. I
tablet.
can see you, but it is nice to stick in the.
If it's asking for updates, Ted, let it do them all because it might just be a driver issue with camera.
It could just be that. But the camera worked.
It's brand new.
It tells me the camera's working.
Turn your camera on and off.
I just did that. I get a black.
Do it again.
All I see is a black screen.
Mm.
On, off. Makes no difference. Camera.
Well, we can see your face. You just sat there looking like Santa.
We can hear
Yeah,
you.
you can see the icon like thing.
Well, yours must be different. We can see you, but it looks like your picture's froze, but we can hear you fine.
Yeah.
So good. So
That'll do for us, Ted. That'll do for us.
How you
Well,
keeping?
I've been good. I mean, it's all just the same. We've been awful busy with the grandkids. Terrible busy.
Oh, no, that feeling.
Well, it's good. It's a constant pick them up, take them somewhere, go somewhere with them. And Sunday afternoons is a bad time, but this weekend should be fine. But so that I bought this tablet. It just came 2 days ago, and I thought, I'll try to get on and do something. I think what I just need to get it set up right.
You're 45% here.
Yeah.
Well, this is better than just being able to see me. But
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if it's because YouTube and StreamYard type deal. But I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. It might be safe. It's brand spanking new. It might need just a little bit.
Yeah, a bit of tweaking here and there.
I'll tell it. Yeah. I'll tell it to look for updates. But for crying out loud, basically why I bought it. Also, the other one croaked out.
I mean, this is the thing. Like when you're setting up a new device, there's certain settings or certain, updates that it needs. Look at me.
Yeah.
Talking technologically.
Yeah. I'm not reading that out, Tommy. I only just got it.
Yeah, it shows my name at the bottom of the screen, and the audio is fine. And, I don't know if there's a way. I'm going to have to look and see.
We can see your picture, but it's like frozen.
I think something's just glitched on your camera and you need to reset. I think that's all. I think if you reset your camera somehow.
Maybe I'll go and restart it and see what it does and see if I can
restart it and then join back in.
All right, we'll see what happens.
See you in a bit, Ted.
All right. I'm still around, you guys, and I'm glad to see you.
It's nice to hear your voice, Ted. We always think about you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I always think about
you. We always say, has anybody heard from Ted?
Yeah. Well, I just have been busy. That's all, basically. All right.
I know the feeling, Ted. I know the feeling. It's all good.
Okay.
Good.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna shut it off and try again. Yeah.
Okay, then, Ted.
Like I say, a few restarts, a few updates might sort it all out. We were only asking. Wait, last week,
Last
last
Sunday,
Saturday we
yeah.
mentioned Ted, wasn't it? Yeah. I know it's like
That's
grandkids.
Richard yawning.
Grandkids keep you very busy.
It was me.
No, not guilty.
Thought it were Richard.
So I've got 2 babies, Keena and Christine, tomorrow. Wow. Fucking hell.
Did you look at that website, Ed? See that Lee John Blackmore, whatever.
Yeah, I'm still looking through his shit now.
He talks quite like babyish, which suits me a bit, you know.
I just heard him play, and I haven't heard him speaking there.
Does he sound like he knows what he's on about?
Well, he can play the guitar. I'm pretty sure he knows what he's talking about. He's got almost half.
Ooh, you glitched out there.
Disappeared then. I didn't get no voice then.
Yeah, I didn't. You went a bit.
He's always in the quiet.
It was like being back in the.
I only found it because I just typed in, you know, easy songs and his video popped up.
Alexa, show outside.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. I want to know him again. Okay. It is. Well, you can't eat your dinner off the floor because we get ants, but it's pretty clean out there. That car's great for tip runs. It really is. It's even good for bringing stuff back as well.
stuff that you didn't think you needed.
There was a woman there that works there, and she was chatting with me, and she went, "You cheeky bugger, you're not supposed to do it." I said, "Excuse me, technically, she's took it out of a car, but she hasn't put it in the skip yet, so technically it's still hers, so she can pass it to me." She went, "Technically, yes, you are right." I said, "I'd love to work here." She went, "They don't let us take home, you know."
That's the thing, Johnny. She didn't go as far as putting it in the skip. So
it went from
technically,
yeah. And technically, I've saved something from. It was definitely going to be going in bin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
a few years.
I think the term is upcycling.
Yeah.
I had to look new, proper clean. Really
honestly, clean. Richard, they look like brand new.
Yeah, I saw a picture.
I had to put some new new O-rings on my steam cleaner thing though, because it was squirting bloody steam at me. The only rubber ones I had won't fit it.
These O-rings, Johnny.
You know that the stuff you put around gas pipes. You know that white tape. I use that.
HFE.
Yeah, that sealed it up.
I hope you're right, your nose, bro.
Oh, I hope you're all right, bud.
What's that?
Yeah.
I had a ping.
Tommy says, because Tommy asked about Kathy, and he says, Tommy, she is excellent. It's me that's not right.
I don't know, me. Oh, need a new mail. I think I've overclicked.
But yeah, you won't.
I just took it apart. I can't actually see any springs. But...
You wouldn't believe that they were covered in paint, Johnny.
Oh, you've done a good job.
Come on. What I kept doing is every time it steamed a tiny bit of it, I just wiped it with a dry cloth straight away and just took all the paint off the actual chair. But all up one side of the arm, it was just covered in crusty paint. Where so much paint, it actually cracked on the thing. I went through a few sheets and stuff and a few towels, but old towels.
Yeah.
I did the sale of chuck us that towel. So she said emulsion. I said, "Oh, I'll have them then." So she went to a very expensive chairs, and I was annoyed when my daughter got paint all over them.
I bet.
So it looks quite a pretty good channel. This too, Rich. You do good.
Yeah, he's got your approval, has it?
Yeah, man. He seems to know what he's talking about.
I thought I'd ask you just to make sure you weren't putting on a bum steer.
I think he's doing well.
You know what I mean?
Good man. Yeah. He's also done a collab with a live stream with a podcast with Andy Guitar, which is another good channel.
It was just that first video he put on saying 10 easy songs to learn. I thought, oh, I'll watch that.
The thing is, this is the thing. There's so many people doing guitar lessons online. Is as soon as you find somebody that you can relate to, and it's like, you know,
stick with them.
Yeah. If you enjoy the way he's talking to you and that and explaining
I used to always watch this other one, a woman, and she wrote.
Yeah, that's why Musty One's so popular. He actually talks to you like you're in.
I'll tell you, and I've been watching her for a while, but then she just seems to lose me a bit. She's called.
I mean, no respectful man gets taught to play guitar by a woman. I'm not being funny.
I was about to say if it's a woman, it'd be slightly more annoying.
You fucking kidding me?
She's called Forever Faithful, all one word, but the E's in
she's lying.
Ever are threes. Forever Faithful.
Yeah,
she's a Chinese woman. Well, she looks Chinese.
Forever Faithful.
She's got 1 million subscribers nearly. 950,000. So somebody likes her.
Yeah, she makes super glue with KY jelly. I asked her about it, but her lips were sealed.
Check her out. See what you think of her. Forever Faithful, but the E's in Ever are
give me a link.
Oh, fuck off. Got an harassing.
I'll give you a link. Hang on.
Just a link. You're
going to send it. The whole fucking room to fly into.
I'll put a link.
Dead by now.
I subscribe to this Lee John Black one.
What time's my parcel coming tomorrow?
Johnny's nemesis is the fly.
I hate flies. When you're trapped in a flat with millions of the fucking things, and it's like something out of a horror movie, it tends to like make you a little bit para.
There's the link here. So check her out. So you think of her. She was the one I was
terrific thing I've ever had to deal with.
Got a bit confusing.
Oh yeah, whatever. You just wanted to deliver.
I was the guarantor on her getting that flat, and I was not having my fucking. I don't think even industrial cleaners had gone in there.
I'm just looking at her thumbnails, and already it's a no from me.
I went in full PPE before the pandemic. I was the first one to try a PPE. I had to go in a white suit, mask, fucking gloves.
Right. Someone only we know.
Shouting out a window in the middle of the street, I'm going to fucking kill you, you dirty bitch. Oh, it was awful. Really bad.
Somewhere
blue bubble flies ones bouncing off the head.
Keen, yeah. Good song.
Yeah,
my band.
Physically.
Do you know what? This is the first week, yeah.
And this was about 5 years ago or something.
This is the first week that I've listened to my footage from my band and thought, holy fuck, we actually sound okay.
Yeah, I listened to it about your last live you did.
Yeah.
With your band.
I think you're just right. The three of you now, you've found your niche.
You got that rhythm.
I think we're starting to, yeah.
Good.
I think we're starting to actually fucking.
I was thinking of that when I watched that video tonight.
Yeah, that was your next intro earlier.
I really have thought. I really did think we fucking. I don't know. We've just got a little bit better, like.
That guitar player you have, you need to keep him just purely for putting tinsel up and stuff.
Yeah, he's tall.
You keep him for putting tinsel and decorations up. Oh, he's tall, that fella.
Not need a step ladder.
He is tall. I was looking at him tonight and I thought, God, he's tall, that guy.
Yeah, he makes me look like a fucking midget.
I walked in that room when you were singing that tonight. I think you were doing an Uncle Upper act. I walked in. Flipping heck, he's tall, that fella.
Yes,
you have to keep him in background to get him in sort of perspective with you.
I know, because if you look at our first videos, he would stand next to me and he looked like a fucking giant. like mental. And I had to say to him, listen, man, you got to fucking stand back a bit, because in the videos you're making me. Because people who know me in real life, they were saying, how fucking big is that fucking bass player? Because they know how big I am. Like, they're like, he makes you look fucking tiny. Like, I know, fucking big boy.
Yeah, he's tall. He is bloody tall, that's for sure.
Yeah, but he's fucking he's trying.
I'm going to go shopping on Monday. I'm going to buy some proper gate screens this week, so I don't have to keep bloody hooking up a bloody tarpaulin.
Yeah, Richard, if you ever fucking if you ever tell me about channels like this you're watching again, I'm going to unfriend you.
She won't shit that one, is it?
Fucking come on. Come on. I mean,
Well, that's why I'm asking you see, from a proper guitar player's perspective.
Yes, please. Don't fucking... You'll end up wearing a dress.
I'll stick with the Lee Blackmore then.
Fucking horrendous. Sometimes it's hard work.
I think the only ones that way I'm going to find them is to properly actually go shopping.
What's that for, Johnny?
I want some gate screens, you know, like where they look like it's like a hedge. Because right now, I don't like people looking in my back garden. That's my little sanctuary. So I hook up this big tarpaulin sheet over the gates. But to go through then, I've got to lift the bloody gate out of the way. The tarpaulin out of the way to get in and out.
I got you. Yeah. You want fake greenery?
Yeah. Well, it's like a wicker frame.
B&M bargains or home bargains.
Yeah. Tracy's got quite a bad cough at the moment.
Right, she's gone, Hazy. On your orders, she's gone. Forever Faithful has gone.
Forever Faithful. Forever fucking sucking the life out of me.
Well, I could put up with that much.
I mean, you know.
If that's what she was doing on the channel,
I'm not sure how much life I got left, but she's willing to suck it all out of me if she wants.
I've seen uglier girls, that's for sure.
Well,
I go back to Paddy where he says to him, hey, go careful, you only get a bucket and a half. He says to him, is that true?
Yeah.
He says, it's all I got.
Fucking bucket and a half. I reckon I've used a couple of buckets already.
I'm off to whitewash the roof. Cheers to a bucket and a half.
Think you'll ever run out, Johnny?
I'll try not to.
Is this the kind of thing you're looking for, Johnny?
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
That's exactly what I was looking for.
That's on Amazon.
I want to actually go and have a look at.
And it's £10 and 4p, but I don't know how.
Yeah, but they're only a metre wide, you see. So my gate's a lot bigger than that.
Well, you've got to buy a couple then, Johnny, and stick them together.
I'd rather just actually, like you say, go to a place like B&M or something, and then I can see sizing them up.
It says it does not fade under sun and rain.
I'll have to go fucking shopping, you know. I'm off shopping. Get Keenan to school first. I'll go shopping. I might take the wife.
It says the realistic leaves can also play the role of windshield, reducing street noise, making you relax.
No, they'll need to be fixed to cover up the fucking trucks going past this house. I could be talking in front garden and have to shout because I can't fucking answer. I love where we are. I love the house, love the garden, everything, but that road, that's why I've got proper gates now. That road's a death trap to a child. Even one with a bit of sense. Callie just runs out like a fucking lunatic. He tried climbing it trailer earlier because he threw his bloody blanket thing in there. I'll put the trailer it back down for now. I'll put this new fence up.
I like this guy, man. He's fucking quite interesting, actually.
I'm going to get some of that when I move to my flat, some of that screening stuff, because I've got a fence across front and a gate, which I will never use because I'll go through tradesman's entrance.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I bet you fucking do.
I do.
Bet
I
you
will.
go through tradesman's entrance.
I'm not going to go through
Right
the front entrance. I'm going to go
right
through
up
back.
the rear.
I'm going to go straight in through. I'm going to do a rear entry,
Straight into the back door.
straight in the back door.
Hey, you'll have to change your stats on there. Plenty of fish to ground floor.
Well, I haven't got, I don't tell them out like that on Plenty of Fish.
48 steps to paradise.
Yeah. By the time you've got up there, you're fit for now.
Should we get naked? No, but you can put kettle on.
What?
Oh dear.
That's my chat outline. Did you know?
They do it in B&Q as well, Johnny.
Be expensive in B&Q.
Yeah, be there. Yeah. Be there version of pricing.
Yeah.
I'll try B&M and that
6
first.
pieces and they're 50 by 50, 19.99.
I'm going to have to measure gates first and I'll know how much it's going to cost me. The gates are 6 foot high, but I think they're about 4 foot wide. My front gates are 8 foot 5, so they're 4.25 feet each. I measured up. Yeah, love, why? I'm fine. I know, I could hear you. I just said to them, you've got a cough on you. Said you've got a cough on you at the moment.
It was like last night, Easy run about these hinges. So I like to help people out and do the old Google bit.
It's hard to find good piano hinges because we use quite a lot at work, and we always struggle to find them decent heavy duty ones.
I couldn't get heavy duty ones. I just bought ones from B&Q and they work a treat. But how crazy is it? I bought 3 piano hinges and I haven't even got a piano.
We use them quite a lot at work. Piano
It's
hinges.
like me, I bought 3 Heaven's Gates, but I'm not moving. I find it highly unlikely.
Some firms sell them in right long lengths, so you can cut them to whatever length you want. You know what I mean?
Cut them to size.
Cut them to size, yeah. But we use a lot of stainless steel ones, and they're not easy to get out of.
But you think like the trade that you're in, Richard, that you'd know somebody that knows somebody that, you know what I mean?
It's a struggle every time. They're always we have loads of suppliers, but they're always hard to stock. It's a bloody weight, and it's really hard because we use them on because we make mixers, you see. So we use them on mixer lids, and they're usually stainless steel.
I see.
Can't use mild steel when it's mixing products because obviously it's going to rust and go in people's product. You know, if somebody who mixes paint or something, it has to be stainless steel.
Yeah. I'm going to measure up and see if that.
So this is the thing, Richard. You know, like you said, they're hard to find. Do they stock up on them then?
Yeah, we have 3 or 4 suppliers for stuff like that, like hardware and you know, you've always to wait when you order. You've always to wait when you want them. So we always try and order in advance if we know we're going to need them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to be making a product for somebody and then say to them, "Oh well, look, we're waiting for hinges." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean every time we make something, a big machine, you know, the person who wants the machine like orders it 3 or 4 months in advance because It's not something you can make in a day or two. You know what I mean? They take weeks.
That's it. And especially if you've got wait for hinges and all.
Yeah, they take weeks to make, and then you've got to transport them there. You need flipping massive wagons and IABs and all that crap. It's not. It's like we've got one going out next week, next Wednesday.
This mouse is fucking driving me insane.
Mine's not left clicking properly.
Is it a wired mouse or a wireless mouse?
Wireless. I don't know what's going on. It's like it's not picking up the signal properly.
Can you not plug the dongle a bit in somewhere else, a bit nearer, maybe, or something?
Yeah, that's a good option.
Plug it in another USB that's a bit nearer, or obviously you've changed the battery, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done all that shit.
Mine's a wireless one as well, look.
Yeah.
But my dongle thing is here, look.
I might be on the top, actually.
We bought a batch, lots of them at work, and this girl in office, she couldn't get her wireless mouse to work, and guy downstairs, Paul, who was using his, he couldn't get his to work, and I give him wrong mouse seat, so when he waggled hers were flying around on her screen. And
Hey, at least it shows you get a good signal.
Oh dear.
Do you know what?
When I worked at Crown Plains, when I left and went home in the morning, sometimes I'd ping some keys off keyboards and swap them around just to annoy people.
It's all right, rebel, aren't you, Richard?
I never worked for Crown
So there'd be time to come tapping away in the morning and it rolled to cot.
Yeah, that Richard. My nana worked for Crown Paints on Kirkstone Road in Leeds for years and years and years.
My stepdad used to wear Crown Paints as well, but he were like, something.
But it's like a showroom thing where they had wallpapers and all that. It was like
It'd be like a trade centre.
Yeah. My stepdad worked Mixer.
Yeah, well, that's what I did when I finally left. That's what I did. I was a Mixer when I left.
She was an eclipse specialist.
An eclipse, yeah.
And keyboard sabotager.
Yeah. It was good. When we used to work there, you used to get paid for 60p a litre, which were bloody cheap. 60 pence a litre it worked paint. And you could get that link cruster. A link cruster were like £1 a roll. Well, in shops, that link cruster were 90 quid a roll. So it was a massive saving. Have you ever link cruster? It's what they used to use in old houses. It's like plaster on wallpaper. It's like a plaster pattern, but it's on wallpaper.
No, partners, you got to have a laugh with your co-workers, or it's just a bit shit.
That's it. I've yet to hear Richard seeking revenge on the
catalogues. Yeah, I'll think of something. Don't you worry. All right.
That's it. Catch them when they're least expecting it, Richard.
Yeah. When I worked, I worked through agency for Toyota. Some of the pranks they used to get up to were bad. I can't mention them on here, but they were bad.
Oh dear. But yeah, I mean, Norman, my stepdad, he worked for Crown Paints until he retired.
Yeah, so did my nana.
Yeah.
No.
He'll got a fair bit of money.
But
out of Crown.
Like a big showroom thing on Kirkstone Road.
I mean, he's been dead 14 years.
Yeah, he'll have got a good pension off him, that's for sure. Because everybody who works for Crown you had no choice. You had to join the pension scheme, which at time people used to moan about, but I'm glad I did. Because if you didn't join the pension scheme, you couldn't have a job there.
Best about it, though, they'd got this plan that they were going to retire to Skegness because my mum retired at 60, and obviously he had to wait till he was 65. So my mum had been retired 5 years by the time he retired. So they sold up, renting Garden City. They've got all bungalows and you rent them out. And they hadn't been there all that long. And when that happened, That were Pilgrim Hospital at yeah. Oh, what's it called now?
Yeah,
Boston. That's the one. Pilgrim Hospital at Boston.
an echo from somewhere.
Not me.
So yeah. Yeah. I had an easy life at Crown. It was a real cushy number.
Yeah, she sold all the paint and the wallpaper at the counters and stuff. She always go in, she'd be looking through colour schemes and stuff.
But
Charts.
They were all over the country at one point. These Crown trade centres, they were everywhere.
There's still one at Allbeck in Leeds.
Well, it's Dulux as well now. Crown bought out Dulux. So if you buy Dulux, you buy Crown. Just in a different can.
my stepdad, he had the same as what you had, Richard, a blood clot. And he come home from work one day and my mum says he were like grey.
Yeah.
So she says, right, we're going off to hospital. And it were a blood clot.
Yeah. I drove all the way from down south of England with that.
Can't believe that, Richard.
I know. Woman in hospital. I went into hospital at, I can't remember where I were, but I were in a B&M bargains and I were right at the bottom. I couldn't be any further south if I bloody tried. I were right at the bottom of the country. Because I'd just delivered to Trago Mills. And I went to a B&M somewhere. And I can't remember where it were, but it were way down. You know, it were right at the tip, you know. It weren't Penzance, but it weren't far enough. And all of a sudden, I just couldn't walk. I could barely walk on my right leg. I couldn't put any pressure on it and out. I thought, friggin' hell, what's happened? So I went into one of these little, I don't know what you call them.
Like a walking centre.
Brothel?
Yeah, it were like a, it was Truro it were, the place where Truro it were. It's not far from Bottom. And
Not far from Brothel.
from Bottom, you know, bottom of country.
Oh.
And it were I've just been in a B&N's and I started staggering. I thought, what the fucking hell's up here? And she says, she should probably strain summer to summer. We said, we don't know off here, but she said, just take some ibuprofen and all this shit and go home, you know, and get back and go to your local hospital sort of thing if it still persists. And that's what I did, basically. I had one more delivery to do, luckily. And I did that, and then I went, I drove straight back, all the way back. God, I was in agony, but luckily, wagon were automatic, so you know, it weren't that bad.
But that's the problem with blood clots. I mean, it could have gone to your heart.
What did it do to fix
Oh,
it?
yeah, well, I went in hospital and I could barely walk, and I was like holding the rail that goes outside the wall. Because I walked for miles in hospital, and I thought, why am I just getting a bloody wheelchair? Anyway, I went in and she says, well, just take a blood first and see if we can see what's going on. And she just held needle up to my face. Well, that was it. Think I went. I thought, that was it. I nearly trashed everybody else in waiting room in process. And then she says, she come back half an hour later after she took this blood test thing. She says,
Hi, Jamie.
She says, looking at your blood, it looks like you've got a blood clot in your leg. So she says, come in this room, and she just got another big needle out. So I nearly flipping fell over again and just stuffed it straight into my belly. She says, I'll give you this now. Boom, straight into my stomach. And then she says, you have to do. She says, you can either come every day, and we'll do that for you.
Yeah, well, I try my best 5 times a day.
She says, you can either attend the hospital every day and have it done, or we'll give you 5 of these and you can do it yourself at home. But as soon as you put it in that thing, boom,
I've had myself, but I had to do it twice a day.
Yeah.
So what did they do to actually sort the clot then?
Well, they just give me this buster thing. As soon as I went in hospital, they gave me this clot busting drug. And within 10 minutes of her giving it me, I was walking perfectly, like nothing had happened. Couldn't believe it. It was like watching the film Jesus, where he just touches them and they're healed. That's what it was like. just went.
But yeah,
I said to her, I don't believe it. The paint's gone. She says, yeah. She says that it'll have broken the clot up, disintegrated it.
yeah. Well, you see, my stepdad,
Wow.
they put him on them blood thinning tablets. Is it? Or is it? What?
Well, I'm glad I got to meet you, Richard.
Warfaring.
Well, that were, how long ago was that now? 2000 and, it's about 13 years ago, that around 2010.
I said walk on water.
Yeah, I was amazed. I could not believe it. Within 10 minutes of her giving me that injection, I walked out of that hospital perfect. And with
Did a little hop, skip and a jump as they went.
Yeah,
Like,
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And I had 5 of these.
Injecting yourself if you don't like needles.
Oh, you should have seen me next morning. God forbid. I was there, stood there in the kitchen like this. And I couldn't do it. And I just said to her, I said, just get it in and do it. And
Yeah,
I closed my eyes.
That's it. But you see, when I were on them injections, and I had to do it twice a day.
My mum's had to do all that, no?
Chris used to turn around and say, "Well, let me know when you're doing it." He says, "And I'm going out of the room because he don't like needles." And it was just pinch a bit of fat.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't got any fat.
Well, you know what I mean. You've got to either do it on
I've got on the knee.
I have got a
needle inside of a
you know, we're doing 2 injections a day. I was absolutely black and blue.
Yeah, I would say bruises all over.
Black and blue.
How about you fuck off and leave me alone? That's what I said.
But when you've got to do it, Johnny, you've got to do it.
No, but I'm screwed if all majorly goes wrong with me because I'm not.
I had a sharp spin, you name it. I'd got a lot. But
I'm bad with needles when they're sucking out.
They're
going in, I'm not too bad. It's when they're sucking out.
If I get ill, I won't go in hospital.
That's the one.
Like on occasions like that, Richard, they usually put a cannula. If they've got to take like several different blood tests, they put what they call like a cannula in. So they can like put a needle in that and draw it off that way because that cannula is already in your thing, in your vein.
Yeah, I hate the sucking out. I don't like it being put in, but I can live with that better.
Yeah.
And when she first walked in and wafted this needle around and says, "I'll just take a blood test," that was me. I was gone. I was like Bambi.
Yeah. But yeah, Chris always said to me, "Just warn me before you're going to give yourself that injection, or see the been saying me to bang."
I don't like blood either. You know what I mean? I can't be doing with blood. I could look at my own blood all day, but somebody else's. Oof, no.
But this is the thing, Richard.
I'm fine about blood, everything, but it's sick with me.
I can watch blood and guts on the telly. No problem.
That's
real life.
Yeah, Richard, somebody feels sick in front of me, I'm off. See, I can't fucking do that one.
Chris is saying
he's not.
If he like when either cat or dog starts, you know, Chris, he's even with him. He is.
My parents used to say to me, she says, "If I ever see you puke," she says, "I'm ringing an ambulance." That's what she said to me because I've never, ever, ever puked up ever. Ever. I must have puked when I was a baby, but as far back as I can remember, I have never puked up ever. Never, ever. And she always said to me, "The wife says, if you ever puke up, I'm ringing an ambulance."
I mean, these injections, they weren't great massive needles, were they, Richard? They were only like tiny little thin things. Well, mine were anyway.
Yeah, they were.
1 meter fucking wide.
But they're all they sort of come in a measured pack. So you were getting and all
pre-loaded. They were pre-loaded and ready to go.
Yeah, and it was just a case of stick it in, but then you got to bend needle or break the needle off and put everything in a
tub. That's right. Yeah.
In like what they call a sharps bin.
Yeah.
It's back.
Hey up, he's back.
Hey.
Ted.
Can you hear us?
Okay.
Wow.
Can you hear me?
We can see you. We can hear you.
Wow.
Whatever you've done,
There you go, you sorted it.
It's sorted.
Now turn it sideways. Turn it sideways.
No, other way.
No, there you go.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
it. Full screen now.
You are like a fucking professional, Ted. You better slow down.
Hey,
Slow
notice
down,
what
Ted.
Peter's put. He says this must be record nearly 2 hours and no mention of shit yet.
No, I know.
It didn't like
It
didn't like StreamYard. And it didn't like it. I don't know. I finally just hit on the right combination of things, I guess. I don't know. But it was something when it went to go into StreamYard, into this, from YouTube, it went, ooh, just all the settings just changed. Sometimes I'd have audio, sometimes so now it's working. Wow.
Yeah, all good.
You guys are probably all done, right?
No, not yet. Not quite.
Yeah.
So how is everybody?
Okay,
Really
dokie.
good.
Very
I'm
good.
just
Not
internet stuff. I'm quiet because I'm trying to do like promote my band and shit. It's technical.
Oh, nothing important then.
No,
It's complicated.
If everyone else don't share me, I gotta share me. So, I mean, it's all.
I share you.
Excuse me, I share you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she.
Yeah, we share you.
I
We
I
share,
don't
share
know
you.
what I share.
Say it.
we share a little bit of you every time you're on.
Let me tell you something. Everyone's fucking sharing me, okay?
We all share. You're out of
I
this
don't.
limit.
Yes, you are.
You know what I always say.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
pay
very-
second fiddle to anybody.
I don't share you.
Have you still got the website now you've got rid of your mon, or has he done it away with it?
Yeah.
Santa Claus has
Different guy,
made an
no, it's my bass player.
appearance.
My bass
Oh.
player.
Oh, I thought it was a chap who left.
No.
Which is
Oh,
No. Oh yeah, no, he never left. Like we haven't fallen out or anything. It's just not working. It's and if anything, yeah, It's never going to be like that for me. I ain't going to fall out with somebody over a band.
yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, some
Peter
people can
Kay
get
says
fucking-
something about this must be a record nearly 2 hours and no mention of shit yet. Chris has put Sheffield Wednesday. There you go, Peter.
Pixie's hoping for a Blackburn win tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
He'll be watching that tomorrow.
I'd never ban him, Tommy.
Said that beard's looking fantastic.
It is.
yeah, it's been better. It's been better.
And you noticed
Used to
talked about Johnny, Ted.
Yeah.
It's growing back quite a bit already.
He shaved all his beard off.
Yeah.
Well, not of it, but
Oh, it's
Got-
that's,
I ain't shaved this week. Look, that's his seat line of my beard already.
It's called Young Johnny now.
Young Johnny.
Young Johnny.
Young Johnny. There you go, Hazy. That's the title for a song.
Yeah.
Listen,
Young Johnny.
I'm never going to write a song called Young Johnny. I can assure you of that.
Cheers, fella. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do.
Well, I mean, come on now. What the fuck is a 47-year-old man writing a song called Young Johnny? Fucking suspect.
just sound a bit hippie, doesn't it?
I mean, it does.
You got a point. You got a point there.
I normally do.
Sounds a bit Jim will fix it.
Yeah, so we got our wheelchair ramp all done and the roof on the porch. And we got our carport. So we're like sitting pretty fancy here now. We're like pretty fancy. When it snows, I don't have to clean.
We've got a new kitchen and a new bathroom. How's that?
That's exciting. Did you get the bathroom refurbed or get a new one?
It's all new.
The housing association that we went from,
Yeah.
It's been bad.
Yeah, it's a pain.
Yeah.
7
What did
weeks
you
of
do?
7 weeks
What
of
did you do?
clowns and monkeys.
You only have one bathroom?
We've got a downstairs toilet and with a sink in it, but we've also got a toilet and a bathroom upstairs.
Okay. Well, at
But
least you had at least you had another bathroom, a toilet you could use.
They're about as much use as a chocolate fireguard, Ted.
Honestly, it's been horrendous.
Yeah, I can. That's the only trouble. It's nice when it's done.
Small room full of boxes.
Yeah. They came to fit windows previous to the refurb of the kitchen and the honestly, and they've only just sorted our patio doors out. Couldn't lock it. We were having to slam it to get them shut. And they came other day, and it's touch wood. It's all good.
Seems like they fixed it.
Touch wood, it's all good.
Yeah.
In the hood.
It only took them about, I don't know, 8 weeks, 9 weeks.
Yeah, touch wood, but don't slam any doors.
I was going to say, hi Edward, how are you? But yeah, touch wood, yeah. I didn't touch any wood because it might drop off.
I mean, don't touch my wood, it was going to drop off.
Honestly, Ted,
no shit.
Honestly, we had a bloke and we called him Mr. Bodget because that's exactly what he did. Right? And they put a smoke alarm in here, but there were an owl. And I'm not kidding you, it's an abomination. Yeah, finisher never started.
Not a bad idea.
But yeah, and they were a great big square hole in ceiling in here, and it's just gone with some polyfiller, and that's it.
Yeah,
it's horrendous.
But we were without power for almost 4 days after a storm we had, an April snowstorm. It was all sticky and pulled all the trees down all around. Luckily, we have a generator, and we survived it pretty well. We've got a generator that runs.
This is a light fitting.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just run some filler in it, and that's it. And it's still not filled in proper.
Now, are they doing this work for you, or are they doing it for the association?
Well, it's for the housing association, but they have subcontracted it, and they've subcontracted.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So, so are you paying for it, or are they paying for it?
No. This is other one, Ted.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Not quite clear on the able.
Yeah, it doesn't show. Yeah.
No, I'm on about that one in there.
She's wondering if it's staying like that or whether it's hard texting.
Yeah.
She just needs a shelf.
Hey, this is no word of a lie. What we're on about this afternoon, and you says, "Oh, that rate," and I'll tell you in a minute.
Well, getting anything done is tough, you know.
That's behind cooker. You can't really see it.
No,
yeah,
you know why? You're fucking shaking your phone like this, and it's blurry.
This is the best picture.
He's talking to me. Yeah.
Is that your best picture? Yeah. Oh shit! What the fuck? I would have kicked them out my house. I would have done kung fu. They would have met the worst fucking person they could ever meet in their whole entire life that day. That is fucked up. That is fucked. No one comes to my house to do that shit.
Yeah, it's tough.
Johnny, could you imagine someone coming in your house and doing that type of shit for fucking 5 weeks? Oh my god!
Yeah,
I kicked an idiot out for fitting one door.
That's tough.
Ted. I nearly got to breaking point. It was that bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
When your tiler turns up with 4 tiles under his arm, you tell him to fuck off.
Right,
I had one guy.
I tell you now. I've remembered what we're going to
That's
say.
supposed to be my splashback, Ted.
We've got a long coat, you know, where you hang your coats and everything, and it's on this wall. Now, Chris has drilled it, he's screwed it, you name it. So I bought 2 like separate ones. Now they up, and Dog's even got one on his own for his lead and his harness and everything. So Chris says, "Oh, this other coat can be pulled down." I says, "All you've got to do," I says, "is go out, get some polyfiller," I says, "and a trowel, and fill holes in, and then like sand it down, and you'd be good to go." I says, "Well, it can't be any worse than budget's done."
Budget, I like that.
But yeah, you know, he's got it's like I'd say about 6 foot long, and it's got like individual coat up things on it. Now it's same as I says to Chris, we it being one long one, you're hanging coats on, and it's like pulling it away from wall. So he's tried these great big long screws and everything, and it's still like pulling it away from wall. So I said, it'd probably be able to it'd probably be better getting 2 separate ones, so you've not got all that weight hanging on that.
On one,
Yeah. So I says, you know, just pull that down and fill it with polyfiller. But yeah, and Chris were killing this and we're laughing. I says, "Well, I weren't that funny. Anybody could do a better job than Mr. Bodgett."
Even I could.
That's what we're talking about.
I love that.
Even a 5-year-old could do better than that.
Yeah.
When Mr. Bodgett realised he's so shit, he quit himself.
He hadn't worked for him. He'd worked for him less than a week, Ted, and he quit.
He probably went round to people's houses at last minute, being told to go round at last minute to dodge stuff, and he was just getting shit all the time. That's probably
exactly what I said to Chris. I says he's probably thought to himself, "Well, people are giving me that much here."
There's no way nobody would have left that ceiling in Norway like that. He'd have probably, if he'd have still been on the job, he'd have come round and sanded that down.
Now we've got to wait again now till the set the clusters the finisher, but it's like snagging, if you know what I mean, like just little bits.
Yeah.
Well,
we've been.
Well, what Chris's exact words were to one of line supervisors or site manager or whatever. He says, "Well, put it this way: a 5-year-old could have done it better."
That's the beauty of this flat that I'm going to. I can do what I want to it. I don't need to ask anybody.
And it come to a pinnacle last week, Ted, and I was ready to punch somebody. You know what I mean? It got me that stressed out. And I actually rang the liaison officer and I says, "Look," I says, "I'm that off." I says, "I just feel like setting fire to all these," because the living room was full of boxes. You know, where's kitchens? And I says to her, I says, "I'm that pissed off." I says, "I feel like just setting fire to the lot."
Yeah.
And the thing is, within 10 minutes, because we've got no washing machine, no cooker. But yeah, and same as I says to Chris, ain't it strange that you ring up and give them a bollocking, and within 10 minutes they're there? So.
I wouldn't have any complaints about these.
Gordo, by the way, says you should see if Katie Price is available to do the polyfiller. She's a master at it. She's been doing her face for years.
Yeah, Katie Price.
But yeah, Chris is on about decorating in there, you know, once he's put some polyfiller in.
Yeah. Well, it'll probably all sort out. Yeah.
I feel a lot better now. Current washing machines and everything's in. Boxes is
empty.
I can
imagine.
I feel a lot better
I
now.
like that shower.
And Chris,
Just imagine.
tell me that shower.
What the bloody hell's Midhurst?
Answer, that's one thing they've done right.
Midhurst.
Yeah.
You know, it's so stressful. It's same as
It-
Chris. Chris
Renovations.
compared it to, like, yeah, moving house. You know what I mean? It's so stressful.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you're cooking all in the same room. You're preparing your food all in one room. You know what I mean?
Your pet do like sheep.
Yeah. And you, and that's
you know,
that's kind of your thing. I mean, you're a baker, you know, and you like to be able to do that.
It's been 6 weeks this Tuesday since I baked, and I'm starting again this because I haven't been able to bake. I can't bake without an oven.
So you haven't been able to post any videos.
No, not
About baking.
well. I do a live on a Tuesday baking, but I haven't been able to do any live baking for about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're back with a vengeance this Tuesday.
Good.
So,
Good. I'm not much of a baker, but I can cook, but I can't bake. I've never had any real success. I can make an apple pie, you know. I mean, but I've done it so many times that it's, you know.
I mean, when all said and done, anybody can bake. It's just getting everything right.
Right. And it's
You know
helpful
what I mean?
to have the right what. You just got to have what you need to do it, you know.
Yeah. It's making sure all your ingredients is weighed out correctly. Your oven's on right temperature. Anybody can bake.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot different than cooking.
I'll go till about 15:15, and then we'll call it a day.
Yeah.
So
Well, let's call it a month, or at least a week. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Nice of you, Miss Ted.
Have you been?
Ted, do you know what I've been doing every single day this year?
What have you been doing, Hazy?
This is what I do every single day, Ted. I go to the gym. I run a kilometer on a treadmill. I row a kilometer, but I've upped that to 2 kilometers. I pedal a kilometer, and then I go and swim a kilometer. Every day. And yesterday, Harry had a hospital appointment, and I had to drop him off, and they went in, and I had to go and park a car. So then I parked the car, and I run to the hospital from where I parked the car, and I wasn't even out of breath.
Right.
And it was 400 meters. I run 400 meters over that way, and fucking wasn't even out of breath.
Yeah, boy.
Awesome.
I could feel it. I could have carried on running like Forrest Gump, honestly.
I think you're turning.
Yeah, boy. Attaboy. How's Harry doing?
He's good, man. He's good. Yeah, he's good. We're going to start him with some medication soon to try and fucking sort out some stuff.
Yeah.
But we're getting there slowly.
Gordo says, when I says anybody can bake, he says, except for Mrs. G. I mean, from what I've seen, Gordo, you know, she's done
I've seen Gordo's pictures. I think he's the chef in that house. Is Gordo?
No, I mean, but she made him a cheesecake for his birthday, and she's also made, I forget what it was, something else. But yeah, you know, she's it's you know, the trying, that's the main thing. So
yeah. Why am I seeing that over there? Not seeing the chat. The chat was on there for a while. Now it's gone.
oh dear.
Something. Oh, it's something to do with this thing. There's a panel over there, and it says you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you. And there's actually another image of me up there. I don't know. I'm not going to push any buttons right now because it'll go away again.
It's not very often I either go on a tablet or,
We have phones and laptops, don't we?
you know, on phone and whatever.
I used to have a tablet, didn't I?
But I used to have a desktop computer that I used. It worked great, but it died, and I don't want to buy another one just for that. So, now I'm at tablets, and I do have a laptop, but that gives me fits coming on too. I don't know what it is. It's something about, I don't know what the problem is. My phone, great. My phone works great, but it's tiny. Everybody looks like a postage stamp.
We'll wait for Johnny to come back, and then I'll shut it down. What do you mean you've got 50 tablets?
As in like a device.
Oh, in your medication thing. Oh,
yeah, it's all about medication, not Android devices. Or whatever they're called.
Right, I'm going to call it a night, Johnny. And I'll see you all on Struggle Street tomorrow.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Bye.
Yeah. See you later, guys. Thanks
Bye.
for
Planning on being there.
Bye.
Bye, people.
Hey, take care.
Am I frozen? No, I'm not frozen.
Oh, you're not
Ted, you
frozen.
take it easy, brother. And everybody else take it easy.
Yes, sir. You
If
too.
you take it easy, do it twice.
You watch that.
Yeah.
See you later.
It's easy. It's easy, do it twice.
Well, I don't
It's
know.
hard, do it 3 times.
So I had to press something and it all went to cock.
Oh, you're always talking about cock. You are always talking about cock. Cheers.